Hello everybody, I'm Storm here. Welcome back to Baldur's Gate 3. In the last episode, we continued our explorations. We ran into some dead hyenas that transformed into gnolls. We fought those off, then we found some more gnolls and fought those off. And then we arrived here in the town of Walkeen's Rest. Here. Which is on fire, and we were able to rescue some people there. I got that done. So, are we moving on? Still trying to head in the direction of hunting down Karlach. There's apparently a missing shipment up here, so we'll need to look into that. There's something to do with the Githyanki Crash there. And the Goblin Camp is down here. So, I think we're going to be heading in this direction, exploring this part of the map, but we're going to be heading back to camp. I'm not going to be long resting just yet, but I want to swap out some people. And,
don't waste a step.
And see what else we can get up to here. Alright, Gale, I want you to take a break.
What's on your mind? I question the wisdom of that decision, but so be it.
Yeah, we'll travel again later.
I'll be here in the meantime, idling away the hours.
Alright, and Shadowheart, I also want you to take a break.
All's well, I hope, aside from the obvious. If you're sure.
Yep.
Fine. I'll be here whenever you rediscover your taste in company.
We'll hang out again later. Okay. Astarion. I'm gonna bring you back on board.
I hear you did the deed. How was your little romp?
Well, great, actually.
You filthy devil. I'm shocked. I thought the two of you would just flop about like dying fish and then call it a night, but no. Shows me. But you're not here to gossip. What can I do for you?
Join up.
Darling, I thought you'd never ask. Lead on.
Alright, you have levels, but we're going to be dealing with you here in a sec. And Will, you actually want to talk. What's up?
Will's brows furrow as your minds connect. He sees the burning embers of Joaquin's Rest, then Floric's face as she tells you of Ravengard's abduction.
Hells. Older Ravengard's been taken.
Yes, Drow set fire to the inn and stole away with the Duke.
Then we need to seek him out and get him to safety. You see, Grand Duke Ravengard is my father.
Ah.
I know I haven't said. Our relation was no matter of pride, not least for him.
Okay, let's see what options we have. A couple of Baldurian options. Curious. I'd heard Duke Ravensguard's son left the city. We'll go with that one.
You heard right. My father and I were close once upon a time, until he disowned me and cast me out of Baldur's Gate. Such a rift isn't so easily mended. But it's not so wide that I'd let my own father suffer at his captor's hands.
What do you think the Drow want with your father?
I've been asking myself the same question. What makes a Duke of Baldur's Gate so interesting to the Drow? Even the houses of Menzo Baranzan would have little use for my father. No, this is no Drow plot. These absolute nutters, these true souls are behind his abduction. His absence alone will sow chaos in the city. If they were to infect him, He could lead Baldur's Gate to ruin. All the more reason to find him. The Absolute has seized not just my father, but the future of the Sword Coast.
Alright, well, let's talk about something else.
I'm all for it.
Join up.
That's the spirit.
Alright, you have levels that you need to work on as well. And I need to look and see. I need to, like, start organizing my inventory here. Let's sort by type. You can at least do that. I need a junk bag. Right. At least I'm putting scrolls in there. I'll have to make sure that I grab any backpacks or pouches and that kind of stuff along the road. Faded drow leather armor. Light armor. What are you wearing right now? Light armor. Well, technically, this faded drow leather armor is better for you. Slightly. You want rapiers. Actually, you have to see how you're built. You need a ranged weapon. A hand crossbow? Are you proficient? Looks like you are. Do we have any boots? Oh, gloves. Helmet. Maybe. Let me check my chest. No. Bewildering Adventurer's Pack. As I was saying, that we wanted a pack here. Bewildering Adventurer's Pack. Let's see, what do we want to put in there? Maybe all of these. Yeah, put that in there, put that in there, all of this stuff. Yeah, the mysterious artifact. I guess we can throw that in there. Or not. And Mind Flayer parasite specimens. We'll throw those in there. A letter. I can get rid of that. Yeah, all that stuff can get sold. Let's mark it as wares. That's all junk. That's all junk. That's junk. Yeah. Oh. No, we do need at least one torch. There we go. Alright. Hopefully we'll find some better stuff. Now, Astarion.
Keep a blade close. Over here.
Withers.
Another. Thy name has been recorded. I shall be here in thy camp for whenever thou hast need of my services.
I want to change your class.
As thou desire.
And what we're going to do with you, Astarion, is we're going to turn you into a bard. Because I could use a bard. And I don't really need a rogue. At least I don't think I need a rogue. I can always turn you back into a rogue if I want to, but we'll go with bard for now. Cantrips, vicious mockery. That sounds about right. Blade ward, fine. Healing word. Yes. Dissonant whispers. Frighten a creature. Sure. Tasha's hideous laughter. Heroism. Make yourself or target immune to frightened and gain 5 temporary hit points. That sounds very good. Your starting instrument. I currently have a lute on you. But I'd like you to have... a flute. Alright, what skill proficiencies do we want to give him? No, we don't want him to have intimidation. Performance and persuasion, sure. And... insight. Dexterity and charisma. A lot of these are non-optimal, but that's okay. That looks good. Alright, let's work on building you out, Astarion. What other spell? Animal friendship? No. Charm person? Maybe. Probably want to have you with some healing stuff. Speak with animals. No, we have that. Featherfall? Long Strider. Long Strider. Yes. Now, we don't want to replace any of those spells. Okay. Knowledge of lore. Pursue beauty and truth, collecting knowledge from scholarly tomes and to peasants' tales, and use your gifts to hold both audiences and enemies spellbound. Want to land to witness or relate the deeds of the mighty? No. Knowledge of swords. Highly trained and skilled warrior. Use your prowess with swords and weapons to fight. No. I like the idea of College of Lore. And we need a spell. Cure wounds. You know, let's take heat metal. Skills. Oh, gotta change skills. Alright, we have persuasion, granted from class. We have insight, granted from class. It's having us take deception and performance, yes. Stealth, maybe. survival, maybe. I'm trying to do things that are passive that would be useful to him if he isn't the front man of the party. Because he's not going to be. Helps you shove and resist being shoved. Acrobatics? Sure. Let's see. Do I want to replace a spell? Healing word. Yeah, we're fine. We're fine. Okay, level up. We need to pick a cantrip. True Strike. Sounds about right. Mage Hand. I want to go with Illusion. Light. That'd be ironic for a vampire to have the light spell. We'll do a minor illusion. I don't like I can always replace it. Enthrall. Reduce a creature's peripheral vision and make it look at you. Invisibility. Lesser restoration. Cure a creature from disease, poison, paralysis, or blindness. That'd be pretty nice to have, actually. And for feat, ability improvement, charisma, and dexterity. Perfect. Now, Will. Alright, Warlock, level 2, spells. I'm going to want you to basically be doing damage. Hellish Rebuke. React to your next attack or flames that deal 2 to 20 fire damage. Nice. Yeah. Eldritch Invocations. Agonizing Blast. You cast Eldritch Blast, add your charisma modifier to the damage it deals. Yes. Mage Armor, Beast Speech, Beguiling Influence. You can see normally in darkness. No, that's not going to help much. When you hit a creature with Eldritch Blast, you can push the creature up to... Yes. Alright, spells. Misty Step would be very good to have. But I think we're going to go with Scorching Ray. Pact Boon. Gain the service of a familiar. And summon a packed weapon. Yes, Pact the Blade. Alright. Cantrips. Poison spray. Sure. Another spell. Cloud of daggers. The problem is that this uses a level 2 warlock spell slot. Let's see if we can find another way to get him Misty Step. Cloud of daggers. Let's give him... No, let's give him more utility spell hold person. And of course your feats. Get your charisma up. Get your... dexterity up. Okay.
Is that blood? No, never mind. We need to find a way forward.
Alright, Astarion. You have a cap of curing. Okay. Do you want him to keep the hat? You know what? Yeah. Yeah, Astarion, you can use the hat. Okay, and you have gloves of power. Okay. That's good. Let's leave camp and let's move on. That took a little while. Alright. Let's keep making our way east.
Feed if you must, Astarion, but give me so much as a hungry look, and I'll drive a stake through your heart.
I do so very like spicy food.
Alright, here's all the... dead gnolls. Do we want to head... You know what, let's go this route. Let's take care of the Karlach thing. There is a cave there and an autosave. No, we're not going to go that way. Not yet. We will eventually. There's a bridge up there. And a lot of blood. And we have more gnolls. Hyena ear. Those are alchemy ingredients. Let's check out the bridge.
Whatever killed those gnolls might be nearby. Careful.
Buckle. Arrow of ice. Yeah, take all that. Well, what killed those gnolls, I think I've already found.
Lae'zel, have you ever done a good deed just for the sake of it?
I have performed deeds well and efficiently. Is this what you mean?
Not exactly. But you answered my question.
over here. Alchemy materials, but nothing else of any real interest. And there's the chunk of the bridge. We had a whole bunch of failed perception checks. Lovely. Well, I guess we'll just keep exploring, because so far I haven't seen anything of any real interest here. Just that this is kind of the area we want to be in.
Laser, you've the most exquisite eyes, golden as the sands of the Calip.
And you've a soft skull. A Gaith tentacle will have no issues pushing through it.
Is that a compliment?
No, it is a fact. Life in this Feywind is laughably weak.
Nothing here, apparently. Alright. More puddles of blood.
I've never met anyone like you, Laser.
Yes, I've been told I'm quite scintillating.
Have you really?
No.
Well, those two seem to be getting along. Ah, here's somebody. It's Karlach. Well, let's go say hi.
One horn. The stink of Avernus. Advocatus Diaboli.
Well, I'll be God's damned. The Blade of Frontiers. Thought I'd shaken you for good. That'll teach me to underestimate you.
All right. We'll go with you're the devil we've been hunting, Karlach, right?
Bloody right. An honor to be chased by the Blade of Frontiers, but I...
A great heat roars through you. Her heat, fiery as the hells. Then you're lost in visions of demonic armies as you tear through a landscape of fire and blood, the Blood War. You saw it from above as the Nautiloid passed through Avernus. This woman was on the front line.
What was that?
Evidence. Proof that you're a devil. A gladiator in the archdevil Zariel's army.
I can explain, but it's a whole situation. If you just hear me out...
Another vision. Karlach's blade raised, slicing through devils, Zariel's servants, as her eyes dart around, seeking escape. Her rage and desperation seep into you. She is a victim of the Blood War, not an agent of it.
She's trying to trick us. Don't believe her lies.
You saw the truth. I never wanted to serve Zariel. I was enlisted in her army against my will. Forced to fight, and fight I did. When I saw an opportunity to get away, I took it. Finally home. Or near it, anyway.
You served her. That's enough to damn you.
We need to get Will to back down. Stand down, Will. You saw what I saw.
Will catches his breath and his lips straighten. Sheer dread twists his face.
You don't know what you're saying. You're asking me to trust a devil.
God, you're stubborn. Karlach's not a devil and you know it. She's a tiefling.
Listen to sense now. I don't want this to end badly for either of us. You know monsters, right? Better than anyone. Look into my eyes. Can't you see I'm not what you think?
Shit. You really are no devil, are you? I've been deceived.
Oh, thank the gods. Thought I was gonna have to take your head.
You would have died in the attempt. But there have been enough threats today.
Truce then, eh?
Aye. Truce.
I'm Karlach, but you already knew that. And you are...
We'll just give her our name.
Well met, soldier. Nice to meet a friendly around here. It's been tough going so far. I may not be a devil, but I can put the Blade's reputation to work. How would you feel about helping me kill some evil bastards? Little background, if your moral compass needs something to point at. You already know I fought in the Blood War. I was good. Really good. It turns out I've got a knack for killing demons. That made me a valuable asset. Zariel, the archdevil herself, made me as her personal attack dog. I played along until I could get the fuck out of there. But devils don't like to lose their assets. Zariel liked it so little. She sent a bunch of goons, so-called paladins of Tyr, to take me back. Problem is, I'm not going.
So you want me to kill the people hunting you?
Don't worry, I'll lead the charge. But I could use your help. There's a lot of them and only one of me. After that, we can team up. Take Faerun by the short hairs. Sound good?
She's almost as scary as you, Lae'zel. So naturally she gets my vote.
All right, let's do it.
Fuck yes! They cornered me outside the toll house just up the hill. Doubt they've gone far after the scorching I gave them. Hang on though. Looks like you've got enough backup at your side. Not sure there's room for me. I'll catch up with you when it's time to camp for now. But don't get to any of the fun stuff without me. Got it?
All right. Will?
You've been witness to a pantomime, I'm sorry to say. And I've played my part all too poorly.
What's that supposed to mean?
It means that a reckoning's coming. And I'll be the one to pay up.
Gods, what now? Do you have a tax collector on your tail?
You're closer than you think. One night soon, when we make camp, the veil will be lifted, and I'll pay my penance.
Should I be worried?
You're not in any danger, I promise. I can't say the same about me.
All right. Well, got through that. We have a new ally. So I'm going to have to cycle her into the party. Well, let's go. Who do I bench? That's a question. And where would Karlach be? Bill, Lae'zel, Astarion, Karlach. There. There you are. All right. Well, for the moment, Liesel.
Karlach's got the brawn of a warrior and the wiles of a survivor. Best of all, she speaks her mind plainly and fully. Show her due respect.
I shall. Wait for me in camp.
Chook, you believe you can survive without me?
Remain here.
As you say, do not keep me waiting.
Don't worry. We'll get you back in the party soon enough. Karlach.
What can I do you for?
Welcome aboard. We'll chat with you. Oh, we'll ask about those paladins.
Yeah, let's go straight there. Whatever those fucks are getting up to, it's nothing good. Just to say, by the way, they're not really paladins. Lackeys of the Archdevil playing dress-up as paladins of Tyr. No honor among devils.
All right, let's go.
Aces.
All right. And let's get you leveled up, and then we'll call it a day. Didn't make much actual progress, but we've been doing a lot of work. Getting people set up. All right. Barbarian. Advantage on dexterity saving throws against traps, spells, and surfaces. Alright. Legacy of Avernus, Searing Smite, subclass Wild Heart. Nature in its beast inspires your rage, empowering you with supernatural might. Bestial Heart, passive. And speak with animals. Berserker. Violence with means an end. You follow a path of untrammeled fury, slick with blood, and you thrill in the chaos of battle, heedless of your own well-being. That sounds kind of more her style, I think. While influence of magic is transform you, suffusing you with an arcane power that turns within you, waiting to be released. You get Rage Wild Magic. It's Magic awareness. Anyone within range adds their proficiency bonus to saving throws against spells. You know what? I like the sound of this. We're gonna go with Wild Magic as her subclass. Resistance to physical damage and advantage on strength checks and saving throws. Okay, yeah. Level up and a feat. Of course, we're always going to take ability improvement, which is going to give us strength and dex. Dex? Range and finesse weapons also affects your initiative and armor class. Or do we want to go with Constitution? You know, let's go with Con. Because she's going to be in the front, leading the charge in a lot of cases. So, we'll do that. All right, but we'll go ahead and stop here. And next episode.
Killed a few giant bats in my day, Astarion, but never hunted a vampire.
Just to remind you, I'm merely a spawn. It won't count. But if you want a true vampire, I'm happy to recommend one.
Alright, but yeah, we'll go ahead and stop here. And next episode, we'll go deal with these Paladins of Tyr. And, see what they're up to. But for now, hope you guys enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. Go ahead and like, subscribe, and comment, and I will see you next time.